Hey everybody, it's Neil from Heavyocity. We are going to go through Punish with mastering. So let me just get right to it and play this track from Scoring Guitars. It's a demo I did, and I will be putting Punish in and out. All right, so hopefully you can hear the differences. It's not an earth-shattering, exploding distortion kind of mastering. It's, subtleties, a little bit of compression, a little bit of saturation, which is adding a little body, and then the transients pushing the attack and the sustain. And I think you really hear that in this last section where I stopped, where the snare kind of kicks in and the kick, you feel more of those two. The EQ, which is an obvious thing, brightening up the top end, pushing the lows. In the saturation section, I'm pushing the low makeup a lot. So from this section, again, I'll A-B it in and out. All right, so there's a lot of other tutorials that'll show you all the parameters and how to tweak them instead of spending a ton of time doing that. I'm just going to move on to a second track here. This one is a demo I did for our Master Sessions Woods, and there's a bit of gravity in there as well. So this one will do the same thing. Pop it out. Out. Back in. All right, so in this one, it is a bit more subtle than the last, I think. One thing to note, the Punish knob is an amazing way to move all of these separate parameters. It's like the main macro, but you don't actually have to do that. You can use the components as separate plugins, which is what I've done. I've set them where I wanted and just not even play with the Punish knob. Let's see what we got here. A little bit of compression. I'm gonna push that a little harder. The side chain is pretty high, 200 hertz, so everything below that's not getting compressed. Just on a loop. So to me, it adds kind of an openness. There's a nice sheen to it. There's a little meat in there. All right, and again, not spending too much time, let's go to the last track. And this is a demo I did for Vocalise, and it's a quieter track. Let's see what we got. pretty subtle compression, trying to equalize the output with the plugin in so you can hear the difference with the same volume. So again, I've boosted the top, a little bit of low end too. The transients are pretty minimal. The sustain's boosted a bit. A little bit of distortion, just for warmth. And body. If there were drums kind of pushing through more than the thump, that could get a little distorted or hairy, but in this case, it seems to add a nice flavor to it. And then the compression, again, is subtle, and I have the mix pulled back, so even though I'm only compressing a couple of dB, I'm only using really half of that sound. And in this case, I do have the punish knob engaged here, so you can kind of use... Anyway, that's a quick kind of overview of using it on a full mix and what you can do with it, how to bring it to life, add a little punch, some sheen on the top, make it warmer, wider. Check it out at heavyocity.com. Thanks for watching.